So let's see what exactly is this draft Indian Telecommunication Bill 2022. Well, this bill seeks to replace three laws: the Indian Telegraph Act 1885, the Indian Wireless Telegraphy Act 1933, and Telegraph Wires Unlawful Possession Act 1950. The Department of Telecommunication has released the draft Indian Telecommunication 2022 bill to regulate internet-based OTT telecom service providers. Now, you must have seen over the years that this is one of the important features of entertainment which has come, especially in the times of COVID. So, what does the draft bill says? Well, it has updated and consolidated various laws. It's an attempt by the Department of Telecommunication to update the regulatory framework and consolidate various legislations governing telecommunication landscape in India. It has also introduced technological advancements. The new regulatory framework aims to bring law at par with technological advancement and remove obsolete provisions from the colonial era laws. So if we do the analysis of the bill, through Indian Telecommunication Bill, the Centre aims to consolidate and amend the existing laws governing the provision, the development, expansion, and operation of telecommunication services. Among various amendments and changes, the bill seeks to combine the three acts and govern the telecommunication sector. In terms of user safety and security, the Telecommunication Bill aims to enable a legal framework to prevent the harassment of users from unauthenticated sources. The draft establishes that the prior consent of the user is necessary before offering any promotional services or advertisement. Now, in this way, India has already one of the worst impacted countries through spam calls and text messages. Many users can expect relief from regularly being bombarded with such unsolicited intimations. The bill also provides for right for appeal before the appellate authority. The central government is also enabled to set up an alternate dispute resolution mechanism. The bill seeks to assign unwavering power to central government. It also seeks to dilute the watchdog function of Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, which is to a recommendatory body. Third, if a telecom entity that possesses spectrum undergoes bankruptcy or insolvency, the assigned spectrum will return to the central government control. The new bill also proposes to replace the Universal Service Obligation Fund with the Telecommunication Development Fund. So, let's talk with reference to OTT platforms which have grown in the last 3 to 4 years. One of the key changes is the inclusion of new age over-the-top machine services like WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram in definition of telecommunication services. As per the draft law, the providers of telecommunication services will be covered under the licensing regime and will be subjected to rules and other telecom operators. This issue has been under contention for several years now, with telecom service providers seeking a level playing field with OTT apps over communication services such as voice call, messages, etc. So what are certain limitations and concerns with the draft bill? Well, the broad of the definition of telecommunication services include OTT communication platform, which may potentially lead to regulatory or jurisdictional overlaps. Bill also gives broad powers to central government in prescribed situations without any accompanying checks and balances. The bill empowers the central and state government to intercept messages in the interest of public safety. The term national security is left undefined and does not match constitutional precedent or text which instead uses the phrase in the interest of the security of state. While the vision of digital India can never be realized if the broadband availability is not made affordable, also there should be some reasonable basis or some tangible evidence to initiate or seek approval for interception by state authorities. Any digression from ethical and legal parameters set by law would be not doing justice to the people at large.